trying Maria's Gamesa cookies for the first time. Not me trying to color code with the packaging. Look at the beautiful message that is on the wrapper, made with mom's authentic love. This cookie looks, feels, and sounds like a thin coin to me. Is this authentic Mexican cookie still authentic, even though I bought it out of an American grocery store? Of course it is. Oh my gosh, the presentation of this cookie is just so cool and beautiful to me. I like how the trademark logo is on the cookie. It gives a little bit of a balance of something that's simple but still has a pop of something meaningful on it. The tree is very thin and lightweight. Trust me, you're not gonna feel bloated if you decide to indulge and have 5 of these things. It also smells very sweet too, almost like a little lemon flavor. Went in with first bite, and let me tell you, these things are very sweet. Almost reminds me of a vanilla wafer cookie. You know, those cookies that come in a yellow box that are like shortbread and very small. This cookie really reminds me of a shortbread cookie. Not exactly a sugar cookie, because I feel like sugar cookies have so much sugar in them. But this is more of a shortbread cookie type. You know, the types that you would eat with coffee or milk or a very nice drink that can kind of complement it. Is there really much more to say? This is kind of an example of when basic is good. I'm sure generations upon generations of people have had this cookie. But here's the part of the video that you probably didn't expect. Something that kind of happened. Hi everybody, it is now the night time. My mom's finished cooking, my dad has went upstairs, and I can now talk in peace. Can I talk in peace? Or silence rather. Are once again Maria Gamesa cookies. Now, this one, Maria Gamesa cookie. Here we are once again, everyone, Maria's Gamesa cookies. You know, despite knowing somewhat Spanish since I've been a kid, I was getting confused on whether it was Gamesa or Gamesa. And it kind of came off as this kind of lemony smell to it, but let me pause. It's okay, I wish I knew what I'm talking about. Gamesa Maria. Galletas de... Okay, so the taste. Comment down below if you've eaten... I'm so tired, I don't even know what I want to say. I don't know what I want to say. Did I ruin your childhood with my review of this product? Hola, mi nombre es Las Galletas de Gamesa de Maria. Oh, but let me tell you about my failed experiment, everyone, for this cookie. Let me tell you about my failed experiment. I was gonna try to see if I could put chocolate on the cookie to make it taste with a chocolatey base on it, but here's what happened. I crushed up a Reese cup because I love Reese cups, and you know, everything turned out fine where I was able to crush the Reese cup into small pieces. But then when I put it in the microwave, you think that it would be melted, like a liquidy melted to the point where it would just run out of the cup. But no, everybody, my Reese cup still remained in those chunky small little pieces. It's just that it was hot and crumbly and it was a total disaster. I didn't even eat the cookie with the Reese cup. I didn't, because I knew that I would not have liked the cookie if it had those crumbly, not melted pieces of Reese cup on it. I would have ruined the cookie. I really would have ruined the cookie if I had to put the chocolate chunks of Reese cup onto it. Better to just eat it bare, or at least heat up a Hershey's bar. My mom literally made me check the ingredients on the packaging just to make sure that no ingredients had fish in it. Now, I'm allergic to fish, but why would a cookie be made with fish? Cookie with fish? Why? What? I don't know. Everything. I decided to check their website just to see any information about the company as a whole. Cute. Cool, their packaging label logos look like. Guys, I don't know if you can see it. Excuse my nails, I have to get them done. But look at how cool the logos for the products look like. I love this. I think that looks so cool and creative. I want this. Look at how cool the desserts look. Oh my gosh. I want to buy all of these. These look so cool. I'm not really a big sweets eater anyway, so usually I'm not really a big sweets eater anyway though. When it comes to something sweet, I usually would... Oh, I heard something. Guys, it's late at night. It's very late at night. I'm not really a big sweets eater anyway. When it comes to me wanting something sweet, I'm usually eating either a Reese cup, some ice cream, a bowl of... I'm not really a big sweets eater anyway. When it comes to wanting something sweet or something dessert-wise, I'm usually either eating a Reese cup, some ice cream, a Nutri-Grain bar, or getting a bowl of fruit. I'm not even joking with you. I need to try more sweets and desserts. There are so many good desserts out there and I don't know about them because I don't eat them. I hope I don't sound delusional and delirious when I start talking in this video. Alright everyone, it is actually now the following day from the video footage that you saw. Today is the following day of that. As you guys can see, I'm wearing this blue and white dress that I wore in a previous video that I recorded on this channel. But here's the thing, everyone's winding down in my house right now. It's literally late at night. Here's what happened. So when it came to the original footage that I recorded for this video, it kind of gave me a bit of anxiety. Let me explain why. The reason why is because I kind of got embarrassed about what I recorded. As you guys heard in the footage that you just saw for the video, I kind of didn't have that much to say about the cookie. Usually when it comes to a food video like this, I usually have like a whole bunch to say about the product, what it is, the history of it, what it's about, how it tastes, how it smells, all that good stuff. But I feel like with this product, I didn't really have that much to say. The cookie just reminds me of a shortbread cookie. I know it's not really a shortbread cookie, but it kind of reminds me of that. And I felt like with me just getting on here and saying it's a shortbread cookie, it tastes like a vanilla wafer to me, and it has this somewhat very sweet, almost like a lemon smell to it. I feel like I'm not really giving the product justice. I feel like there's so much more to say about this cookie than just that. I mean, this cookie has been around for generations. People with so many generations, or people who are a part of so many generations going down the line, has eaten this cookie, and I felt like I didn't really know what to say or how to say it. So what I was planning on doing is just doing kind of like a natural reaction to the cookie. So here's the packaging once again. Gamesa Marie's cookies. It's now open because I opened it for the video, and one of the cookies actually broke. I can't even find that cookie that actually broke in the packaging anymore. I don't know what happened to it, but it's gone. And here's the back side. Let me just turn it around. I feel like, I don't know if I'm getting the right angle to where it's right side up so you can see it right side up. Kind of. Here's the little message once again that's on the side of the cookie packaging. It looks like this. I think that's so nice that they have this message on it. It says, "Hechas con el auténtico amor de mamá, made with mom's authentic love." That's what it says. I feel like I've gotten something in my eye now because as you guys can see, I came in here with a full 9 yards today. I have makeup on, nails redone, all of that good stuff. So here's one of the cookies that I actually took out of the bag last night and I put in the refrigerator. So this cookie is actually really cold right now. It feels really cold. This is what it looks like. Now, once again, it still kind of looks to me like a coin. It reminds me of a coin so much because of how it's shaped and how thin it is. And then, of course, the coloring to it, which I once again think it's so cool because I've never really seen a cookie this thin and this flat before. And I like how it has the logo name on it too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is what it looks like. Okay, so since this cookie in particular has been in my refrigerator for a whole 24 hours now, I just want to kind of taste this cookie to see if it's still going to taste like how the original cookie that I ate that didn't stay in the refrigerator at all would taste like. So smelling it, it kind of doesn't really have that very, very sweet flavor smell to it anymore since it's been in the refrigerator. It kind of does just have a regular kind of cookie, like shortbread cookie smell to it. When it comes to taste, it do still taste sweet. It still do taste to me like a vanilla wafer. Once again, if you don't know what a vanilla wafer is, it's these shortbread small cookies that are in a yellow packaging and it says vanilla wafers on it. They're sold a lot in grocery stores in the US and they're probably sold a lot in grocery stores around the world, not just in the United States where I live. But this is what this cookie really reminds me of. It really does remind me of a vanilla wafer cookie as far as the taste goes. Yeah. But with this cookie being in the refrigerator for a whole 24 hours, it kind of doesn't have that super vanilla wafer taste to it. So here I am once again on the Gamesa website in the About Us tab of their website. So this is for the United States of America where I live, and it says every great story has a beginning and ours began in 1921 in Monterrey, Mexico, where our love and passion for creating cookies with a homemade touch and an unparalleled flavor were welcomed into thousands of Mexican homes over time. Today, we're excited to bring the same traditional flavor and love of baking with the highest standards to the USA. Guys, look at the logos that they have for their products or their items. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if my nail is blocking your view, but I just think that these logos look so cool. Like, it's so artistry, it's so creative. They look so cool to me. Wow. And then, of course, the desserts and the treats and the items that they sell, of course, also on their website. Overall, the cookie tastes very good. I would give it an 8 out of 10, maybe even a 9 out of 10 because it's kind of the perfect size and the perfect taste for a shortbread cookie that you would have like in the morning or just for a quick dessert. So maybe I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Of course, like I said, this cookie really does remind me of like a shortbread cookie. Not exactly really a sugar cookie because I think a sugar cookie has a bunch of sugar in it, which makes it very, 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 very sweet. But this kind of reminds me of like a shortbread cookie, the kind of cookie that you would have with coffee or tea or milk or any type of drink that you would like to drink with a sweet dessert like a cookie. Letting these cookies get cold is my secret to it. Feel free to comment if these cookies were a part of your childhood, if these cookies are very nostalgic to you, if you and your family growing up ate these cookies. I would love to know. Like I said, everyone, I hope that I gave this cookie the justice that it well deserves, and I hope that I captured that in this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that peace remains in your life, and I hope that blessings and gifts from God remain to your life.